Today's voiceover breakdown is going to feature Klay Thompson coming off down screens. He's one of the best players in the NBA coming off screens. He's great at reading each screen and then also his setup. So watching this clip right here against Derrick Rose, he's going to create the contact right here and then he's going to come off this down screen against Draymond. Because Derrick Rose is going to lock and trail, so playing Klay on his hip and the screener's defender is attached to Draymond right here, he's going to curl it. He's going to catch it. 1-2. Watch his footwork again off this catch. So he's going to catch it right here. 1-2 quickly. Wide base. Great shot. Watch Klay right here. He's coming off this down screen. Lock and trail. He's going to curl it. You can see he's catching it on that outside foot. Quick little hop. And you can see on all these different movements when he curls off down screens, his footwork is going to be slightly different based off how he's moving, the speed he's moving, and the pass. So you got to be able to do all different types of footwork. So you got to be able to catch 1-2 into your shot, hop, or stride, which is where you catch outside and then 1-2. In this example here, you're going to see him basically push his primary defender into the screen. Then he's going to curl off of it because his primary defender is going to get it on his hip and try to lock and trail him. And watch his footwork. He's going to load off that inside foot right here, off his right foot, quick hop, right into his shot. His footwork allows him to get that shot off so quick. Watch here again. So he has contact right here with his primary defender. He's going to shove a little bit and then sprint off that screen. Quick hop right into his shot. Sets the back screen. Now, watch that contact he creates with his primary defender right here. A little shove, and then he's sprinting off. His primary defender gets screened. Great job by running him to the inside hip of that screen. He's going to quick hop it again off his right foot. Now, different setup. Watch this setup move here. Okay? So he's going to take a hard step here, act like he's back cutting coming off this side, but then he's going to sprint off that elbow down screen. And his defender gets lost, and that allows him space to curl it. Now we have a down screen straight cut. So watch Klay right here. He's going to cut down. And watch how he shoves his defender off. You're allowed to do this in the NBA. He creates that contact. Look at this offhand right here. He fakes like he's going to cut back door right here, and then he's going to run off the screen. They're attempting to try to switch it because it's Houston, and he's going to straight cut right to the top of the key, catches it, wide base, great shot. Stagger twirl action, and watch his defender's a couple steps off, so he's going to straight cut. He's going to pop off his inside foot right here, so he's not going to completely flare back. He's just going to straight cut out, catches it. Watch how quickly he catches that ball and it's right into his shot pocket. Catches, no dip, right into his shot pocket. Similar to the feature we saw on Anthony Morrow. So he's coming off here again. His defender gets lost in the middle in the restricted circle, so he's going to straight cut out. Quick catch and shoot, wide base, great arc. You can see, watch again. Watch how he runs his primary defender into that screen. And once he runs into the screen here, great screen set also by a screener. He's going to straight cut out, catches, gets his feet down, wide base landing for a knockdown. Here's another great example when the team is switching. So he creates the contact right here. He's going to run off. They attempt to switch. He's going to straight cut right behind that screen. He's going to catch it, 1-2 right into it. High arc. Just a picture perfect shot. This is off a sideline out of bounds play. Watch his body contact, how he shoves a little bit, and now he's running right off the screen. Straight cut right out. Gets his feet down. Just great read. Here we are again, cross screen right here. They switch it. They switch the cross screen. Now he's coming off that great screen again. He runs that primary defender to the inside hip of that screen. Straight cuts right out. Gets his feet down. He's so good at getting his primary defender to that screen, to the inside hip, and quickly shoving off or hard back cutting, then running off. Next, we have down screen flare. So watch his primary defender right here. He's going to shove him to the inside hip, which forces now his primary defender to attempt to shoot the gap right here. So he's going to pop back and he's going to flare this one out to the corner. Open shot. This is another great. Watch how they try to switch this on this cross screen here. So they attempt to switch it. Now his defender right here that switched onto him has to shoot the gap up to here because he has a screen here on the down screen. He's just going to pop back or flare back. Wide open shot. Great base. So you can see his different progressions coming off a down screen. So you have a curl, you have a straight cut, and you have a flare.